weekly update. Just wanted to sort of explain, I've been in Koh Samui for the past few weeks now and been training Muay Thai twice a day, went to a high rock session the other day, just been exercising, eating clean, working hard. Also working on the business behind the scenes. I've been going to the co-working space and love it here. The one thing that I haven't been doing so much of is actually traveling and getting my camera out and being like, here's this cool waterfall, or like, here's a cool place to grab food. Like, that's the one thing that I haven't been doing so much of, if at all, in total honesty. And what I realized is, my initial thought was, I'm going to actually one bag travel, which is what I've been doing now, but then also record content of me one bag traveling. And then what that would enable me to do is build an audience of fellow one bag travelers, which would just make it so much easier when it comes to releasing more products, because I already have that pre-built audience of one bag travelers. But as far as trying to do like a YouTube channel where I'm actually vlogging and filming content like that, whilst also building the business, it's just taking on too much too soon. So what I've sort of realized is, what I'm gonna do now is just focus on building Almond. So like, I'm working so much behind the scenes, responding to customers, responding to suppliers, working on all these different products, but then trying to combine that as well with like vlogging like all these cool places I'm one bag traveling to, and like making almost like travel style vlogs. I feel like that's just a bit too soon in my journey, and something that I plan to do further down the line. So I'm definitely not ruling it out. I think in the future I see like a really cool like thing to explore, which would be like, I one bag travel to a place, if it's like Mount Fuji in Japan for example, and then like I film like a travel style like cinematic documentary as well, so like what I'm one bagging with and that sort of thing. But like, I just realized right now with where I'm at in the journey, it makes the most sense to just focus on building Almond and just go all in on that and get it off the ground. Because it's like, if I try to take on too much too soon and also try to do the travel vlogs, I feel like I'm just spreading myself too thin. So that's sort of the realization I've had, which is why I wanted to record this update, to basically say like, I've been one bag traveling, I love it, but I feel as though trying to do both the travel vlogs and also build Almond and get that off the ground is just trying to spread myself too thin. So just focusing on building Almond. I'm actually heading back to the UK in a few weeks. Also, again, with the realization that like, whilst it's so cool that I can be one bag traveling and, you know, working on the business remotely, I need to be in the UK so I can receive samples and, you know, actually be on the ground doing product photo shoots and that sort of thing. So I've realized so much whilst I've been out here. Like, I've just loved training Muay Thai and I'm having a blast, but I just wanted to record this update to sort of share that. And then in terms of the restock for version 1, so everything's on track to ship for around July 22nd. I'm going to post an update closer to the time as far as an exact date, but everything's on track with that as well. And then the other thing is that I realized I love version 1. Like, I've been one bag traveling with version 1 and I think it's like such a great travel backpack. So I was planning on like trying to do version 2 as soon as possible, but I've actually placed another bulk order for version 1 just so I can have some breathing room and I'm not just so like pressured to release version 2. And bear in mind, I haven't even got the sample for version 2 yet, so it might not even be ready. But that's just an update on that front. I think version 1's a fantastic travel backpack. Version 2 is essentially going to be a very similar backpack, but just with more expensive materials, so it'll be a higher price point. So it just feels a bit too soon to sort of rush into releasing version 2. I want to make sure it's ready, you know, and with version 1, it's like, it took me 1.5 years to make it. So like, I haven't even got the first sample for version 2 yet, and I might receive it and it might be miles off. So either way, I've placed another bulk order for version 1, which will just give me some breathing room, and I'll plan to release version 2 around at the start of 2026. But you know, things change, things move fast. I'm going to be recording these weekly updates. I might do it month to month, but I also want to include like behind the scenes of like doing photo shoots and like going, you know, to places with a backpack and just making it more business focused, as opposed to what I thought initially in the previous episode, which was like, I'm gonna one bag travel and, you know, show me doing pull-ups or exercising or whatever. I feel like that will come further down the line in a more like high quality documentary style update. I just wanted to quickly interject. I was re-watching the video back, and I think one thing I wanted to add clarity on is in terms of when I said like filming videos of me doing pull-ups and that sort of thing, that's not the type of content I want to film. I want it to be almost like a task. So let's say I'm going to hike the Tour de Mont Blanc or going to see Mount Fuji in Japan as an example. I would then vlog that journey of me climbing Mount Fuji or whatever it might be, as opposed to what I did in the initial video, which was like, hey, here's me doing pull-ups, here's me going to the co-working place. Like, I want it to actually be a task at hand that I'm doing in the video, as opposed to just more like, here's me doing pull-ups, here's me doing this. So yeah, just wanted to add clarity on that. And it goes without saying, every task I would be one bag traveling with my own gear. And yeah, I suppose that goes without saying. Back to the video. But yeah, that's the update. So I'm so blessed, I'm so grateful for the support. Hope you can enjoy the scenery on the beach. And yeah, if you have any questions, more than happy to answer anything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. Life is good, I'm on the beach, sun shining. We'll speak soon, all the best. Bye. And then another thing, sorry, I just forgot to mention, is packing cube's almost ready, packable laundry bag is almost ready. The travel shoes are going to be launching next month as well. I've been wearing them this whole trip, they're so good. So yeah, working on so many products behind the scenes, so many more things as well, which I'll post updates on. But yeah, I just love building products. I love, you know, Almond. I'm so blessed that I've had this opportunity to build these products. And yeah, as I say, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. It truly means the world to me. And yeah, we'll speak again soon. Take care, all the best. Bye.